I see my role as a city councilor as being a good steward to the city of Burlington, to our resources, to fellow Burlingtonians. If we can support small business, support fellow Burlingtonians in our community, improve overall community health, we're moving in the right direction. If we can improve the conversation, if we can sit down together and try and forge solutions, we are taking steps in the right direction. It's when our voices are silenced, it's when cancel culture continues to flourish that we limit the breadth and the scope of to what we can do to actually make Burlington better. So as far as city council goes, we're going to ensure that we are good stewards to our city, that we're fiscally responsible in managing our funds, that we support small businesses, that we're allocating funds to keep our infrastructure up to date, current, following proper health and environmental guidelines that are required by the state. It's important that we do this. It's important that we upgrade our water infrastructure as scheduled to protect Lake Champlain. Thousands and thousands of people come here every single year to enjoy Ward 3 and Burlington and our lovely Lake Champlain waterfront. It's important that we manage the systems that we have now and make sure that we preserve our lake for a future. Absolutely. And the city water infrastructure upgrades are very expensive. The city is planning upgrades this year, so I can't take credit for that at all. But I think that it's important that we continue to maintain and update these systems. We need to move beyond these emergency discharges into the lake. That's not doing anybody in Burlington any favors. It's not doing the lake any favors. It's not doing anybody up in Milton or the islands any favors either. So we have to be better stewards of our lake. We have to be better stewards of our water treatment system. But also, Burlington's very hilly. We need to do better to try and capture this water runoff so that way it doesn't overload our sewers and our water treatment center. And we can do that by making sure that we convert some of these greenbelt areas into like dry riverbeds where they can actually pool the water and it could actually trickle down into the aquifer naturally in a more organic process without overwhelming our water treatment facility. So there are small steps that we can take that aren't massive, huge infrastructure projects, but steps in the right direction. It's about being a good steward and not always the big showy things, but small incremental progress is long-lasting progress.